All right, Shalom. First off and foremost, as always, I want to say, Call Holam La, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor be unto the elder apostles, a great millstone that do rule and teach well. And of course, as always, I'm going to say a big shalom to you, Sensor Akim out there that's pushing his truth through the spirit, through the power, and through the name. Okay, through the name of Yahweh Bahashem, Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Okay, so this is going to be a quick update regarding the privacy of the MOTB, and this is actually sent in the chat by one of the beloved brothers, a chat that I'm in. Okay, and it's from the source. Actually, the source he sent it from was Daily Mail Online. Okay, but I came across the same article on a different source, which is called endtimeheadlines.org. Okay, and it says article says major Australian bank to end cash withdrawals from its branches. Let's read that again. It says major Australian bank, Australian bank to end cash withdrawals, meaning what? To cease, to completely stop, okay, cash withdrawals from its branches as the end of paper notes looms. Okay, so we are literally seeing the transition from paper money to digital money. Okay, from paper money to digital money. We're seeing that right before our eyes. We are seeing privacy literally become more manifest day by day. And it says in the article, it says one of Australia's biggest banks has confirmed, okay, so this is true, okay, has confirmed that some of its branches will no longer allow customers to withdraw money over the counter. ANZ Bank is stripping back some of its services, with certain branches no longer carrying physical cash. Okay, so hey man, listen, these banks are not playing. All right, you just had the Fed, the central bank. All right, they're talking about, coming out with a whole digital system to, get money and things of that nature, and which that you can think, actually you can look it up. It's called FedNow, FEDNOW. All right, so they have a system already in place, when it comes to digital money or digital payment systems. Okay, and now right here in Australia, it says a major Australian bank to end cash withdrawals. Okay, so hey man, these banks, okay, and these companies are looking into to going digital. All right, and why is that? Because the privacy of the MOTB, okay, the CHIP, that's going to be the new currency. All right, and it says second paragraph, instead customers will be directed to ATMs if they wish to withdraw money. Even though these machines are also being cut down across the country, ANZ said that only 8% of its customers rely on banks for their money, as more and more Australians switch to internet banking. All right, so even then, if the customers in Australia wanted to even use the ATM, all right, you still have the ATMs being decreased. Okay, they're being cut back. All right, and it says that more and more Australians switch to internet banking, right? Digital banking, mobile banking. Okay, it says, however, critics have warned, and that's one thing too. Hey man, all your money is on, a card, inside a system, on your cell phone. You see, paper money is then obsolete. All right, that's why it just said that Australians are switched to internet banking. All right, and it says, however, critics have warned that this could cause significant harm to older people and those with disabilities who still rely on physical cash, according to the Daily Mail. Okay, which I believe, let me see. Yep, that's the article the brother has sent. They had put it in this article as well, actually. All right, and it says, according to the Daily Mail, the number of bank branches in Australia has fallen by about 30%. All right, 30% in the last 5 years, a trend that has been mirrored across the world. Let's read it again. It says, according to the Daily Mail, all right, another source, okay, of news, of prophetic news, it says, according to Daily Mail, the number of bank branches in Australia have fallen by about 30% in the last 5 years. And why is that? Because nobody is going in, I'm saying like this, not as much people are going into these banks and asking for paper money now, okay? And now now if you do want to go into this particular bank in Australia, okay, and extra money, they gonna say, guess what? We don't have, it's done. Okay, we're not doing any more cash withdrawals. All right, we're not doing any more paper money. Okay, so take your ass to an ATM, all right, and go get that money if you can find one, because the article said that those ATMs are being cut back. All right. Let's keep going. It says, and ATMs have decreased even more, with figures showing that they have fallen from a high of 14% in 2017 to around 6. Excuse me. My bad, Slocky. I misread this part. It says, and ATMs have decreased even more, with the figures showing that they have fallen from a high of 14,000 in 2017 to around 6,000 as of last year. That's a lot of ATMs being decreased. That's a lot. It says on Wednesday, it was revealed that cash transactions are dying in Australia, with just 13% of purchases now using banknotes or coins. That's a very low percentage. Okay, so we are literally seeing these other countries, all right, are basically going cashless. All right, these banks, case in point, the bank in Australia, ANZ, there are any cash withdrawals for the bank. Okay, these big banks, man, they're gonna be digital soon. All right, the world we live in, all right, the world that we live in right now, everything is digital. Everything is all about technology. The cars, everything's all technology now, man. Okay, the money, everything, man. This is the future. Welcome to the future in 2023. Okay, and this shit is horrible, by the way. And it says, it's a few more paragraphs. They're not that long though. I'll just read through real quick. And it says, tap and go cards, mobile payments, and direct online transfers make up the rest of all transactions, with the share of cash purchases having in just 3 years. The Reserve Bank estimated just 13% of transactions in late 2022 were in cash, a halving in just 3 years since the start of the pandemic. A contactless tap and go payments, where a customer used their mobile smartphone, made up a third of transactions, with younger consumers more likely to pay this way. Right, man. And these kids today, that's younger, these younger adults and these younger people, they're within a generation, that's more digital, social media, things like that. So of course, these younger people, they're gonna flock to, contactless payments and paying this cell phone, so on and so forth. Okay. Even not all the time, but time to time, if I forget my wallet, I have my cell phone and my pocket, of course, my jacket or whatever, and I pay, at the register with my cell phone. There's been times when I did that. Okay. But that's how Esau is going to get the people, because of the convenience. Okay. Because of the convenience. Now, of course, you're not going off with paying, some food, with buying some food or whatever with, your cell phone or debit card. Okay. All right. But you are going off if you receive that chip. Okay. That's going to bring you, a front row seat inside the lake of fire. Okay. So let's keep going. It says, actually, that was it, right? That was it. Actually, that was it. All right. So there you have it, man. All right. Privacy is unfolding right before our very own eyes. All right. And we all know that this is alluding to the MOTB, the mandatory, the mandatory, I'm going to say this, the permanent replacement of paper money is going to be the MOTB. And the MOTB is what? That's going to be the new currency, which will be digital money. Okay. Internet money. So shit is about to happen, man. Okay. Let's see here. Let's get some precepts. Hey, man. And plus, we are, these precepts, we all know this. Okay. But it's good to, always bring this out, and keep feeding and warning the sheep. Okay. And keep reminding the sheep that, hey, privacy is unraveling. It's about to get hotter in the kitchen. All right. So I'm going to get a couple, and end it off on here. All right. This is the book of Habakkuk 2. I'll start at verse 1, and it says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he was saying to me and what I shall answer when I am reproved. Okay. So we have to stay upon our watch. Okay. We got to stay. We got to keep, keep posted, and constantly watch. So that way we can feed the sheep. We can constantly, put, edifying lessons out there, articles out there. So that way, we constantly keep the blood off our hands. All right. Constantly keep the sheep updated, keep ourselves updated, of course, and just keep pushing privacy, because privacy is the testimony of Yahweh Shai. Let's get that real quick. Revelation 19 and in verse 10. And it says, and I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. Worship the Most High Yahweh. For the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. And that's what we're doing. We're constantly keeping our eyes off of privacy. Hey, we are prophecy watching, man. Keeping our eyes out on World War III. MOTB, upwards of the people, more signs in the heavens. All right. We're constantly keeping up with, prophetic news. All right. And us doing that, hey, that's the spirit of Yahweh Shai, the spirit, the testimony of Yahweh Shai. Okay. So back in Habakkuk 2 and verse 2, and it says, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision, meaning the prophecies, is yet for an appointed time. But case in point, right now, the MOTB. Okay, this prophecy. Okay. But at the end, it shall speak, meaning what? At these, during these last days, as the days, get closer to the end. All right. We're going to see prophecy manifest more and more. Okay. But at the end, it shall speak and not lie. And that's how it's speaking. Us seeing these articles, us, seeing updates about prophecies. That's how it's speaking. It says, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. All right, man. So the prophecies, they have to happen and play out on a earthly level. Of course, obviously, the Lord can have everything happen right now, tomorrow, if he want. The Lord is, that he can do that. This is the Most High's movie. But the Lord, is allowing things to happen, through gradualism, okay, through Esau making laws and regulations, and, him signing off papers, and so that way things, can be fulfilled, aka prophecy. All right. So things got to play out on a worldly level, okay, on a global level, so that way we can actually see these things, and see the buildup, okay. And the buildup is this: the buildup of no more paper money, the buildup of no more greenbacks, whatever you want to call it. The buildup of FRN notes is this: Revelation 13, I get to the point, and verse 16. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor. Okay, and he's talking about the Edomite elites, because this is they're the ringleader of this whole system. Okay, they have the world in their hands right now, and in their palm. You know, the earth has been given to the hands of the wicked. Okay, so being that they're wicked, you know, they're bringing in a wicked enterprise. Okay, all right, and the enterprise is to have everybody locked and loaded with the MOTB inside their flesh. Okay, but that's when the hour of temptation is gonna come. Okay, so that way, actually, let's get it real quick. Let's get it real quick. Then we can go back to Revelation 13. Revelation 3 and verse 10, it says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. And the hour of temptation is going to be, you know, that a time to come in the near and dear future, in these last days, when everybody in the globe is going to get tempted to take that MOTB. Okay, they're going to get enticed to sin. Okay, enticed to, you know, bow down to the elites, man, to Esau. Okay, because you taking that C-hip, that's you showing your allegiance, okay, by taking that MOTB. All right, because you got to keep in mind, Esau has a God complex, man. He thinks that he is actually the Most High, but guess what? We serve Yahweh Shema Shai. We don't serve man. We don't serve Esau. Okay, and that's why the Lord has reserved 7,000 men. Okay, meaning what? A complete amount of men that's not gonna bow down to the image of Baal, aka meaning what? That's not going to conform to this world and take that C-hip. Okay, because we serve the Most High, Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay, we don't serve Esau. All right, Esau is not our God. And it says, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. All right. And it says, which shall come upon all the world, right? All the world, man. All the world. To try them that dwell upon the earth. Now, if you go into the word try, okay, it means perah, all right? Then that word perah, or I believe parazo, it means through the idea of piercing, okay? Through the idea of piercing. And what's going to get pierced? These people's skin is gonna. Esau's gonna put a mini hole, all right, in your body. That's Esau's ultimate plan, man. That's Esau's a goal. But guess what? That goal is not going to last, because, hey, man, just like Paul Tahar says, all right, once that C-hip comes, everything is gonna move even faster. So Esau's not going to, you know, fully indulge in his NWO. All right. That's why in Job it says that the Most High is going to come down upon him while he's eating. Okay. Esau is not going to, you know, continue to, you know, rule while people are being, while people got the MOTB inside of them forever. Hell no. That's not going to happen. This place is prophesied to be destroyed, man. So that's not going to happen. Okay, back in Revelation 13 and 16, it says, and he, the elite, calls all, right? All, because it said what? It said that the hour of temptation, okay, said that people, you know, upon the whole earth, all right? It said to try them that dwell upon the earth. Okay, so Esau is going to cause all the people, both small and great, meaning child, all right, or adult, rich and poor, all right, whether you low class or high class, whether you a blue collar worker or a white collar worker, it don't matter. It says free and bond, whether you're locked up, whether you out here in the so-called free world, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. All right. It says receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. All right. And that is carnal. That's physical. This is not a spiritual mark. This is physical. You know, you got camps out here saying that the MOTB It's not the MOTB. It's not the CHIP saying that, man, saying all kinds of baloney, man. Just know that it's physical, all right? And soon people are going to see that the prophets, all right, starting off with Prophet Sahar and on down, and the rest of the elders and the bishops and on down, okay? People going to realize that what we're saying through spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai by Hashem Kakodash was very true, is very true, okay? And it says, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So if the MOTB isn't the CHIP, then why are banks not giving out? Well, how come banks in Australia, all right, is done with giving out cash withdrawals to their customers? All right. What does that mean then? Does that mean that they ran out of paper money and they're going to get some next week and then they can have more cash to give to the consumers? No, that means that people, these establishments, these companies, these big central banks, all right, so on and so forth. It means that they're getting away from the paper money, okay, because a new world order is being established right before our own eyes, man. Okay, this an evil enterprise is being established. All right. But, hey, man, people gonna realize what we were saying was true. Okay. So with that being said, I just want to say, call Holam La Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahara Kakodash. Double honor being to the elder apostles, great millstone that do rule and teach well. And shalom to you, Ankim out there that's pushing his truth through the spirit, through the power, and through the name of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashirim Kakodash, and Lord, you edified. With that being said, shalom.